Hello dear children, today we learn the poem from the ninth standard, Comparisons 2.1 Comparisons. In this poem, the poet has compared two things. The poet has compared between two things, means he is telling that every object, every person is different in this world. Okay, nobody is the same. So the poet wants to tell here everyone is unique and different. Okay, and he made the comparison between shape, size, temperature. Okay, so let's learn this poem. Comparison. First, the poet compared between two things, spaceship and snail. He tells, fast as a spaceship, slow as a snail. You know, spaceship is very fast. Now I will show you spaceship. See here, these are some pictures of spaceship. And you know, spaceship are very fast objects, very fast things. These are the spaceship, and the poet compared the spaceship with the snail. See here, this is the snail. You know that snail walks so slowly. Snails always walk so slowly. So here the poet compared spaceship with the snail, means he made comparison. He made the comparison of the speed. Fast as a spaceship, slow as a snail, means spaceship is fast and snail it always walks so slow. So there is the comparison between spaceship and snail, and it is about speed. Here the poet told the speed of spaceship and the speed of the snail. And how is the speed? The spaceship speed is fast and the snail's speed is slow. So fast and slow, these are the adjectives, and the poet compared these two things with using a word as, means simile figures of speech is here. Next, the poet is telling big as a dinosaur, small as a nail. You know, dinosaur were so big animal. I will show you the picture of the dinosaur and the nail. See here, these are the dinosaur. Okay, and you know that these were very big animals. We always see these animals in the picture only. Okay, and these are the nails, iron nails. See how these nails are very small nails. Okay, and these are, the dinosaurs are big and the nails are very small and tiny. Okay, so the poet compared the dinosaur with a nail. The poet compared the dinosaur animal with a nail. Dinosaur is a big and the nail is a small. So he is comparing here. The comparison is about size, okay, and big and small, these are the adjectives. And also fast, slow, big, small, these are the opposite words also, okay. So the poet wants to tell here in this poem, there are lots of opposite things in this world. Now let's see the next comparison. Fierce as a tiger, gentle as a lamb. Fierce as a tiger and gentle as a lamb. You know, tiger is the wild animal. When we see the tiger, we become afraid. Okay. So, see here, the tiger is a wild animal, and when we see it, we become afraid and try to hide somewhere. Okay. So, tiger is dangerous animal. See here, next is lamb. It is very gentle, very soft, very gentle animal. You can play with the lamb. You can pick up, you can carry the lamb with you. Okay, you can play with the lamb, but you can't play with the tiger. Okay, so the poet compared here the tiger with the lamb. Fierce as a tiger, gentle as a lamb. Sour as a lemon, sweet as a jam. In these lines, the poet compared two things here, and the comparison is about taste. You know that lemon's taste. See here, when you see the lots of lemons, then your mouth will become watering. Okay, and its taste is sour. Its taste is sour. See here, it is the jam. It is the jam made by the fruits, and its taste is so sweet. Its taste is so sweet. So the poet compared here the lemon and the jam, and the lemon is sour, and how is the jam? It is sweet, and the comparison is about taste, and he showed the comparison with using the adjectives sour and sweet. Okay, sour as a lemon, sweet as a jam. Now let's see the next comparison. Dry as the desert, dry as the desert, wet as the sea. See, dry, you know desert. I will show you the picture. See here, this is the desert. It is very dry. The deserts are always dry. On such types of places, always there is the scarcity of water. Okay, so these places are always dry, and you know, see, these are always wet because of the water. Okay, the poet compared the dry desert with the wet sea. Dry desert with wet sea. Okay. Dry as the desert, wet as the sea. The poet compared the desert with the sea. Next, square as a house and round as a pea. You know, the house shape is always square. Okay, lots of houses are always in square shape. Here the poet compared about the shape. He is telling that house shape is square and peas shape is round. You know pea? I will show you the pea, green peas. These are the, see here, this is the square house. This is the square house and these are the green peas. How is the shape of the pea? It is round and round, okay? The poet compared with the square house with the round pea. Means the comparison is about shape. Square as a house, round as a pea. Next the poet compared a cave with a hot toast, cool as a cave and warm as a toast. Cave means, you know cave? Caves are very cool places. These are the caves. There is very cool climate in the cave. And you know, these are the toasts. The toast from the oven, okay? And when you remove the toast from the oven machine, then the toasts are so hot. So the poet compared the cave with a hot toast. Cool cave with a hot toast means the comparison is about temperature, okay? Cool as a cave, warm as a toast means caves are always cool and toasts are always warm, okay? Noisy as a road drill and quiet as a ghost. You know road drill machine? When you make a hole with a drill machine, that this machine, it makes too much noise. Its sound is so loud. And you know ghost, when you see the when you watch the movie of the ghost on TV, then you become so silent. So the poet compared here road drill with a ghost. Noisy. How is the road drill sound? It is very noisy. And when there is the ghost in the area, then how is the atmosphere? Very quiet and silent atmosphere there. Next comparison, the poet compared an ox with a small kitten. Strong as an ox, weak as a kitten. You know, ox is very strong animal. Ox is very strong animal and kitten is very weak animal. See here, this is the ox. This is the ox, and you know ox is very strong animal, and the poet compared the ox with the kitten. It is the little one of the cat. You know, it is very weak, kitten. Means the poet compared the ox with the kitten. Strong as an ox, weak as a kitten. Strong and weak, these are the opposite words and also these are the adjectives. Next, hard as a rock, soft as a mitten. Here in these lines, the poet compared the rock with a soft mitten. See here, these are the mittens. And these are the rocks. You know, rocks are very hard. Okay, when you touch the rocks, you feel very hard. And see here, these are the mitten. You can wear these in your hand. Means these are the baby's mitten. And these mittens are so soft. These mittens are so soft. the poet compared a rock with a mitten. And how is the rock? It is hard. And how is the mitten? It is soft. Hard and soft, these are the opposite words and also adjectives. Next comparison, the poet compared a tunnel with the moon. You know, there is darkness in the tunnel. I will show you the tunnel. This is the tunnel. See here, in the tunnel, inside the tunnel, there is the darkness only. There is the darkness in the tunnel. And you know, moonlight. There is the, see here is the moon, and the moonlight fall down on the earth, then that area become lightful. Okay, how is the tunnel? There is the darkness in the tunnel, and if there is the full moon in the sky, then everywhere the moonlight falls everywhere, and it become lightful. Okay, next, nighttime, midnight, and daytime, noon. You know, there is the center point of the night, it is called midnight, and there is the center point of the day, it is called the noon. Means we say afternoon. Okay, nighttime, midnight, and daytime, noon. Next, the comparison is between giant and elf. See here, tall as a giant and short as an elf. Tall as a giant. I will show you the giant's picture and also the elf. Wait. See here, this is the picture of the giant. This person is very huge person, giant, strong person. And you know, see here, he is the elf, very, very short person. He is called elf. How tall he is? He is the giant. He is the giant and he is the elf. The poet compared giant with an elf. Okay, tall, and how is the giant? Giant is very tall and elf is so short. Next, crooked as a mountain path and straight as a shelf. Here in these lines the poet compared the mountain path with a shelf. And you know how is the mountain path? The mountain path is very crooked. The road is not straight, or the path is not straight among the mountains. Okay, always there is the crooked road. See here, the road is not straight. The road is not straight. You have to take lots of turns on the mountain. So it is called crooked path. And you can see the crooked path always among the mountains. And you know, this is the shelf. In everyone's home there are the shelves. Okay, these are the shelves. And how is this shelf? It is very straight. It is not crooked. It is so straight. So the poet compared the mountain path with a straight shelf. In the last lines, the poet is telling here, the world is full of opposites. So think of some yourself. In these lines, the poet is telling that there are lots of opposite things are in the world, and you also think how is your nature. Means there are lots of people. All people's nature is not same. Okay, all people's behavior is not same, all people's activities are not same. So uh, the world is full of opposites, and the poet asked to us, so think of some yourself, means you also think, we have to think about how we are. Okay, and this poem is written by unknown poet. Unknown poet is called anonymous. Okay, there no any name is mentioned here, so the poet is anonymous. In this poem, thus we have learned this poem, and in this poem the poet used adjectives, and he used adjectives to describe the different things, and also he made the comparison between two things, and there are lots of rhyming words in this poem, so please write the rhyming words. Means the poet made comparisons between two things, and nobody is the same in this world, and there are lots of opposite things are in the world. Note down all opposite words and also note down all rhyming words. Thank you.